Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another video. This is a very, very long awaited video. As you guys have known, I've tried to get two different diffusers on this car, and as you can see here, I have a third diffuser. So, is third time the charm? Is this diffuser gonna fit on the car? I actually picked this diffuser up from Jordan Mishka. You guys probably know him as 3 Cities BRZ. If you didn't see the video of us collabing, make sure you go check that video. I'll have it linked up right in the right hand corner. So make sure you check out that video. Super epic video. Anyways, when he came up here from Tri-Cities, he brought me this very nice Rocket Bunny V1 diffuser, and I'm gonna attempt to get it onto the Rallybacker FRS today. So let's jump right into the video and see if this thing fits. The first thing I'm gonna do, guys, is just set it up on the car. And there's a few concerns I have with this diffuser, whether or not it's gonna fit. So let's set it up on the car. One of my main concerns with this diffuser is the Rocket Bunny V1 diffuser comes out and up like right here, and the Rocket Bunny kits don't have this fender flare that comes all the way down. So my main concern was whether or not that is gonna fit, and it looks like it's gonna fit just fine. So that is awesome. It's fitting on the bumper just fine. Yes. Looks like this diffuser is gonna fit on this car just fine. That is awesome. So the first thing I think I want to do is get everything wired up. So I have two brake lights down here, and then where is that reverse light at? I have this reverse light right here that I need to get wired up. So it all should be pretty easy to do. I still have the wiring coming down right here from the factory third brake light. So I'm pretty sure I could just cut a lot of these wires off and use these wires here to power all this. So it should be pretty easy to do. All right, dudes, I got everything figured out as far as wiring goes. So all of the blacks on the reverse light and these brake lights, the little circle lights right here, they of course go to the black wire coming down. I highly doubt you guys have any of the same wiring, but in case you do, I'll explain it to you. Black wire goes to black, that's ground. The red wire on the reverse light over here, the center light, goes to the green wire on this harness here. The blue wires on the red circle lights go to the brown on this harness here. And then the red wires on the red circle lights go to the blue wires on this car harness here. So it's all pretty simple to do. So I'm gonna get everything wired up. After that, we can get this light right here screwed onto the diffuser. As you can see right now, it's just floppy and loose. So I need to get that screwed on there and there. These ones are already bolted in. Oh, the nut's a little loose. I'll tighten those nuts up, but yeah, these ones are already in when I got the diffuser from Jordan. I'm just gonna run all the wiring right now, get everything crimped up, and then we can go ahead and get the diffuser onto the freaking car. Finally getting a diffuser. I'm so excited right now. Alrighty, everything is wired up, everything is good to go how it should. I'm gonna run one more double check on it and make sure everything is working properly before we get the diffuser bolted up on the car. So I'm gonna set the camera down. Let's see if all of these lights are working. See if I work my magic on this wiring here. So as you guys just saw, all of the lights are working properly. The reverse lights, the running lights, and the brake lights all work perfectly. So that makes me super happy. Real quick, what I'm gonna do before I get this diffuser up on the car, all these butt connectors right here, they are all heat shrink connectors. So you crimp them together and then you heat them up with a heat gun or a torch or something. Some sort of heat that gets to like 200 degrees, I think is when they start shrinking. And the rubber actually shrinks onto the wire. So it's a watertight fit, no water gets in there and corrodes the connection. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'm gonna tighten up all of these nuts on here, get that screwed on, and then we can finally get the diffuser onto the car. All said and done, the wiring harness looks like that, so it just turned out super good. I have one screw in there right now. I'll throw the other one in there, and then we can get the diffuser mounted. So there is a hole there to mount from the diffuser to the stock diffuser here, and then on the edge, on each edge there is 3 holes on each side, and those mount to 3 holes that are already on the bottom of the bumper. So that'll be all super easy to do. I'm just gonna set the camera up and run a time lapse, guys. It's pretty self-explanatory what to do. the 3 on the side, which is the bumper where there's 3 holes already on the bumper, so those bolt right through. And then on the 3 holes in the center of the diffuser, I'm just going to use what I was using for the wide body itself. So I'll throw well nuts in the stock diffuser and then use the Ellen with that nice black aluminum washer, and we will be done. 100% done. So freaking happy to get this thing on. It's gonna look so sick. Rip that skirt all the way off. Now it's folded in half. Rip the vinyl there. Oh boy, let's get this thing fixed real quick. All right, I got this skirt back up on there, and the skirt itself is fine down here. Thank God it's very flexible, but I did tear some vinyl there, as you can see, and then under there somehow tore as well. It's very unfortunate that that happened, but it's whatever, guys. At the end of the day, it's still just a car. It's not like I broke my arm off or something. So let's get back to installing this diffuser. I may fix that wrap in the future, but for now, it's not that bad, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Alright, my brothers, the diffuser's officially on the car. Everything's good to go. It's not a 100% perfect fit because these little wing end things right here do hit the kit, the Rallybacker kit. So there is a tiny gap right here, not a big deal. Overall, very, very happy with the fitment. The exhaust does hit on the diffuser. When I went to the exhaust shop the last time when they fixed the whole system, they tucked it up actually too far. So they said if it hit, I could just go back there. They can bend a few hangers back a little bit to gain just a little bit of clearance there, and that'll be fine. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Other than that, yeah, the diffuser fits, everything fits. It looks great, it looks 100% awesome. So I'm gonna get this car on the ground somehow. Not really sure how I'm gonna get it on the ground. And then I'll pull it outside, do a little video shoot, and then wrap up the video. Oh my gosh, that looks so freaking sick. So freaking sick. Wow, we got it off. We got it off. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. Really hope you enjoyed this one. I know everyone's been waiting for this diffuser for a while, so we finally got it installed. Super sick. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this Rocket Bunny V1 diffuser on the Rallybacker car? I personally love it. I think it looks amazing. Huge shout out to Jordan or 3 Cities BRZ for providing the diffuser. He kind of sponsored me on this build actually, so Jordan, thank you for the sponsorship, brother. I'll have his YouTube link right up in that corner, so make sure you guys go check out his channel if you enjoy this content, and make sure you subscribe. Super chill guy. Also guys, I'll have a link of this diffuser down in the description box below. I'll go online, I'll find a link and provide it to you guys. It'll fit a stock body. You don't have to have a wide body or anything to run this diffuser, so it'll fit a stock body, FRS, or BRZ. So if you guys like it, make sure you go use the link down in the description box below. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button right up in that corner up there. Feel free to share it as always, and I will catch you guys in the next video.